My friend asked me a question that if he has to spend 4 lakh of rupees to buy an asset, let's consider car here for example, whether he should use that 4 lakhs which he has with him, or he should go for a loan and invest the 4 lakhs in some equity and get the returns out of it. So the question was very simple. He says he has 4 lakhs rupees in cash and there are two options. He invests 4 lakhs or he takes a loan of 4 lakhs and pay interest on it. So let's consider this scenario in detail. Number one, if he invests the 4 lakhs, let's take rate of interest as 10%. So these numbers were given by him and he said for loan the rate of interest would be 9%. In 9% you can easily get car loans, right? So now if a layman looks at this, he'll simply feel that yeah, taking loan of 9% is a better option because you will earn extra 1% here. But let's calculate this in detail and let's find out whether this approach is correct or not, whether the first side of looking option 1 to be a better option is right or not. Let's try to figure it out. So with 4 lakhs of initial investment and rate of interest 10% compounded annually, at the end of year 1 he'll end up getting 4.4 lakhs. At the end of year 2 he'll get, let's calculate with the help of a calculator. So at the end of second year he'll not get 4.8 lakhs, he'll get 4.4 into 1.1 because now the principal becomes 4.4 lakhs. So at the end of second year he gets 4.84 lakhs. At the end of year 3 he gets 4.84 into 1.1 which is 5.32 lakhs. And at the end of year 4 he gets 5.32 into 1.1 which is roughly 5.86 lakhs. Right. Now this 5.86 lakhs is not completely his. Government will also ask some of this share. So if he is investing this in equity, this will attract long-term capital gain tax of 10% on profit. So his net profit is 5.86 minus 4 lakh, which is his initial investment, 1.86. On this he has to pay 10% tax. So tax would be 18.6k. So net he'll earn 1.86 minus 0.186, which is 1.67 lakhs is his profit, right? But parallelly he has also taken a loan at a rate of interest of 9%. So he'll have to pay an EMI. Let's first find out the EMI amount. So we have this home loan EMI calculator. I put the loan amount as 4 lakh. Loan term as 4 years, interest rate is 9%. So monthly he has to pay 9.95k, right? So overall in 4 years he would pay 77,793 as interest and his principal is 4 lakhs. So overall he'll pay 4.77 lakhs. So he'll pay additionally 77,000 as interest in 4 years period. Whereas he is getting a profit of 1.67 lakhs in first scenario where he has invested this in an equity with a 10% interest. So this looks very attractive that by taking a loan he'll just pay 77,000. However, if he invests that he'll earn 1.67 lakhs here. But is that the real case? No. I'll tell you why. Now this 9.95k paying from month 1 onwards. So the value of 9.95k in the month 1 will not be equal to 9.95k when it completes the 4 year. That means if he invests this 9.95k in the same scheme as this one with a 10% interest, this 9.95k would grow to some value at the end of 4th year, and that is the actual value he would have paid. To make it more simpler, so let's say month 1 he pays 9.95k, month 2 again he pays 9.95k, month 3 same amount, and this goes on till month 48 where he last pays his 9.95k. So this 4.77 lakhs is basically addition of these three, which is 9.95 into 48. But the value of this 9.95k is not equal to this, because in this span of 48 months this 9.95k would grow to a certain amount which is much more than this 9.95k. So what we have to do is we need to calculate future value of each of this installment to arrive at what would be the final value which he would be paying had he taken a loan of 4 lakhs at 9% interest rate. So this becomes simpler to a recurring deposit, wherein every month you are paying certain amount at a fixed rate of interest. So we can easily calculate the amount which he would have paid at the end of 4 years by a recurring deposit formula. So let's see RD calculator. Any RD calculator you can take. So your monthly investment here is 9953, I think it was 9953. Rate of interest I'll take as 9% and tenure I take as 4 years. See, invested amount is 4.77 lakhs, but estimated return becomes 98,277. That means the total value is 5.75 lakhs. End of 4 years. That means at the end of 4 years, he would end up paying 5.75 lakhs for the 4 lakhs principal which he has taken. Whereas in option 1, at the end of 4th year, he would end up earning 5.67 lakhs. Right, 1.67 profit and 4 lakhs principal. At the end of 4th year, he would earn 5.67 lakhs and he would pay 5.75 lakhs. So there is a net 10k loss if he opts to take a loan and invest the amount which he is holding. So this is a very classic example where the numbers are delusional, and when you deep dive into the numbers and calculate the final result, you find out the exact differences. Now the situation would change if this rate of interest would be 11 or 12%. In this case, of course, option 1 would be a better option. But real estate, the equity market sector, you actually cannot predict the return. So taking a pessimistic approach of 10% seems ideal, but you can take a medium approach, not completely optimistic, but in between approach wherein you can consider 12% rate of interest. And obviously if you consider 12% rate of interest for investment and 9% rate of interest for loan, the option wherein investing the amount which you have and taking a loan becomes lucrative. Now this is a car loan. If you consider this as a home loan, you get additional benefit of tax saving on the interest which you pay. So that's a separate calculation. I'm not going into this, but for this particular case, considering these numbers, it is better to pay this 4 lakhs amount upfront and buy that asset rather than taking a loan and investing it. Hope this information was informative enough. Thank you.